Welcome, Teacher Nathan. My name's Pete, and today, me and Ang Pao will be discussing about The Last of Us and The Walking Dead.
And now for the similarities between these two stories. Now, first of all, the most obvious choice is that both The Last of Us and The Walking Dead revolve around zombies and a zombie apocalypse setting, where zombies have overran society, and they have to, and number of humans have to survive from these zombies. And the next point is kind of like more unique, where the story both follows a father and daughter relationship, where the main character takes care of a younger girl.
So there's two things that are different between The Last of Us and The Walking Dead. It's the zombies, because The Last of Us starts from a cordyceps infection, which is fungus. As for The Walking Dead, they're dead, and they come back to life and turn into zombies. So for plot, the differences between the two is that The Last of Us is more personal on a journey. So it follows two characters and only two characters for most of the plot. As for The Walking Dead, it's more about community and surviving together in the world. So, which series do you think is better?
The Walking Dead.
Okay.
Okay, so The Walking Dead is better because, first of all, the world building is accurate because there are more sections and societies to explore compared to the other ones. And The Walking Dead also has more character variety because the main cast and the other characters are more abundant than like the same two main characters in the long. And The Walking Dead also focuses on character arcs more, their growth, their development, their moral, and their leadership. And in the Walking Dead, normally in this zombie movie, main characters don't die, they survive through luck or something. But in the Walking Dead, the main characters can die. So it gives you more tension and more suspense on what happened.
So which one's better, The Walking Dead or The Last of Us? So The Walking Dead spans out through 11 seasons with a lot more narrative, while The Last of Us only has 2 with a more impactful story. Overall, I think The Last of Us is better, but I'm not saying The Walking Dead is bad. The Walking Dead shows a lot of what it means to survive and connect in a post-apocalyptic world, but The Last of Us does 2 things better than The Walking Dead does. They introduce the zombie outbreak, and they show what it means to connect in a world in a post-apocalyptic zombie apocalypse. Now, for The Walking Dead, they just start with the main character waking up to a bunch of zombies, while The Last of Us introduces the fungus through an interview talking about how a fungal infection can take over someone's mind without any cure. As for the storytelling, The Last of Us focuses on 2 characters instead of spanning out through filler. They make it special because they show in depth between what 2 characters can do in a zombie apocalypse and what happens when the relationship breaks. But overall, I think that The Last of Us and The Walking Dead are great zombie franchises that you should watch. If I need advice, you should try and see it yourself, and maybe you can decide which one's better. So, thank you.